state title game features the champions of Section 8 with a record of 26-3-1, the Moorhead Spuds. Against the champions of Section 2 with a record of 26-2-2, the Minnetonka Skippers.
In Friday's victory for sure.
Zach Zimmerman. He had a goal the other night. This one comes in on Jordy, ready for it. And it's in his glove.
Big cross check right there.
We got something going on here early.
That is uncalled for, and that is going to get rung up, ladies and gentlemen. What I want you to watch here, two defense go behind the net to make the hit. Little exuberance early in this one. You have to maintain your composure. Only one play.
Key development and advisement, achieve greatness. Skippers dump it in. Up high, shot, blocked again. They'll work it back here with Browning. Cross ice, open, then he scores! Jordan Johnson on the board. Power play goal, 1-0.
All tournament long, Danny Browning's been awfully impressive with his puck control and edge work, but he adds something to it on this one. A bit of patience and perseverance. That's the difference in this goal. The talented senior has the puck, and he's just navigating space, trying to find a lane, comes back to him. He's gonna go back down there, but this time instead of shooting, he sells shot, finds the lane right there. Big goal for the Skippers. Jordan Johnson, a player who has not been able to have the tournament he wants from an offense.
Far side, pushed back up, and it'll be Max Cullen. But again, the Skippers come back with it. Find the puck. On the drive, Sturgis scores! Oh, he snuck one through. His third of the tournament, 2-0.
I think Ethan Sturgis here just goes in 1-on-3 or 4. His line mate's going for a change, gets forced wide. What do good goal scorers do? They put that puck on the net. As Mark Parrish said, there are no such thing as bad angles. They all have an opportunity, and that one may have been a steep angle, but it was enough for Minnetonka to net their second big, strong play there by Sturgis. He gets hit up high after the fact as well. Taking a look down from ice level, just squeaks between the wickets of the netminder there. What a start for the Skippers.
Too proud here for the Class AA Championship. Minnetonka trying for their third title. Moorhead trying to go two, scores! Hardy again. Just kind of forced the issue, and he beat Will Arnold. It's a 3-goal Minnetonka first period.
Well, cash is king. Way up high at Grand Casino Arena. The kids are absolutely buzzing. What a start for the Skippers. Cash Hardy, the hottest player wearing blue and white in St. Paul this weekend. He's 1-on-3 as well. What does he do? He does not try to stick handle through anybody. He uses his feet. He protects the puck. He keeps moving. What happens there? The netminder needs to move with him. Just slightly off at his angle. Cash Hardy able to find some space up high to the far side. And the kids are absolutely buzzing here as they head down the ice to celebrate with the students.
The Minnetonka Skippers finding ways to beat Will Arnold here. Zimmerman. Back to Cullen. Oh, and he got to the backhand a little bit too late. Jordy was out of position. Back in the crease.
That sprung a golden opportunity for Cullen right here. Two players go in. And that leaves one wide open there, unable to control it on the backhand. That would have been available if he could have elevated. Better communication has to be discussed by shot.
Let's now try the opposite side. They do break out. Cullen Comes into the zone, thought about a drop pass, still on his stick. Now he does! Shot saved, rebound score! Moorhead on the board. Michael Herman.
The Spuds will mix up their lines more than maybe any team in the state. Michael Herman, a third line left winger, playing right wing on the top line. How about the patience here? Cullen comes in on the right, goes all the way to the left, shoulder check, finds Bergeson right there. Herman on the doorstep, ready to pounce. Again, just tremendous patience, scanning, looking, shoulder check both ways. Two defenders go to try to keep Cullen from being able to storm the crease. He finds Bergeson.
Doorstep. Zimmerman bumped off of him. Tries to get to it, but it'll be the Skippers coming across Aronson. A couple of players crash in. Blow a tire there on the end wall behind the Morehead net. All alone out front, he scores! Max Aronson. He went to the front of the net. Puck came to him. He scores. 4-1 Skippers.
The Skippers keep pouring it on. We talked about how difficult that line is to play against. Hardy Schultz, Aronson down low, battling. What a chip there by Cash Hardy. Normally it's Aronson in the corner doing the work, paying off his teammates. And right there, just flushes it. Doesn't dust that one off, shoots it quick. Right to the fans section. Just a great play by the Skippers. We talked about the connectivity they play.
It's a tall order right now because of Minnetonka's ability to kind of muck it up and create some layers.
Ferguson has to kick it and settle it down. Zimmerman again. Cullen. Max tried to walk out in front. There's Zimmerman. Wrist shot high with Jurdy scrambling. Back to Max Cullen. Minute 15 on the power play. Ferguson. Cullen.
Jurdy's active with that stick there, trying to limit the cross crease pass.
Ferguson, Joey Cullen scores! Oh, and a backdoor feed. Power play goal. 4-2.
Well, if you're a Spuds fan, you need offense. You're probably thinking of one name, and it's Cullen. Yes, there's two of them, but the younger one got it done. Both of them out on the ice, liked the movement around, and that cross penalty kill box pass was enough to make it awfully difficult for the talented netminder Jurdy. He comes out, has to look around to check to the right. That makes it more. Look at that. That's unbelievable visual of what's going on down there from Joey Cullen's perspective. And yep, that bench likes it a lot. 4-2, 10 over
Zimmerman. His trap to the puck was redirected back towards the middle, but they're still able to hold the zone. Joey Cullen, cross ice pass, wrist shot, scores! It's a one-goal. Zach Zimmerman, 4-3.
Well, last year was the Stillwater Ponies coming back, making the third period of the state championship game oh so interesting. And right now the Spuds are doing the same, spreading it across the top. Zimmerman goes to the net. What hand-eye coordination, a pair of Spuds there. Difficult for the netminder to be able to stop something he can hardly see, let alone one that gets redirected right at the top of his goal crease, so dramatically down. Bergeson in there as well. There's got to be bodies that get cleared out by the Tonka defense.
Right back up to Zach Zimmerman. Double Z knocked down. There to cover it up. Grab it for the Spuds is Max Cullen.
Schemenauer goes Kirk Giles there with the hip check. Love that.
Old school. Right back up to the line. Back door for Max Cullen. Into the net. And the net goes flying. Puck under Jettas. Wow.
Watch the patience that Jettas has. He understands he's going to get a stick out, try to go for a poke check. First, we're going to show you Arnold playing the puck. Love the netminders doing that. He has his stick out, but the rest of his body goes down in that butterfly position and the connectivity between his elbows and his hips. Big keep by Mickelson.
Joey Cullen again. Mickelson straight up at 6-on-5. Extra attacker. Zimmerman to Cullen. Fumble it a little bit. There's Zimmerman. Rockets one. Over the glove and over the crossbar. Score! Off the rebound. 4-4. Zach Zimmerman.
Mickelson with a huge keep in, and then sends it down towards the goal, and wow, what a shot by Zach Zimmerman. A 6-on-4 final minute state championship goal for the Spuds. We are tied. Arnold back in the net. Spuds Nation going bananas.
Zimmerman back-to-back goals. He scored the one that made it 4-3. Back at 10:24, and then this one here with 36.4 remaining.
Championship Saturday is in that puck.
Swept around for Grammer, 3-on-2. Gives it up on the right side, back in the middle, scrambling play. Pass saved by Jettas.
That flurry of activity that Jettas had to deal with. Unorthodox spin to the backhand, then collected by the center drive player.
And that'll give the Spuds a chance to ring it up and around. Waiting for it is Zimmerman. Zimmerman to the middle, the left side, backside. Oh, open net. Back out in front. Jettas got a piece of it.
It's got a feel for goaltenders' parents. I tell you what.
The stress has to be just in the emotion. There they come. Far side, out in front, backhand. Saved by Jettas. Look at the bodies in the crease. Zone. Forced wide by Max Cullen. Good poke check there. Cullen then gets it. Warner. In. Shot. Score! Moorhead back to back.
Watch the speed build through the neutral zone here. Stick, gloves, off. Championship medal about to be put on.
Helmet into the crowd.
That is unbelievable. Literally, that one's 18 rows up.
I hope they're watching. I'm sure they are. How could they not be watching? Now we kind of have an idea how that helmet ended up in that section championship game up in the rafters. That's the new
an
thing.
Emotional experience for the Moorhead Spuds. A team that
You know, many said hadn't been tested, didn't know how they deal with adversity.
Well, they just went through the best the Lake Conference has to offer, and 2 big wins.
Congratulations to Moorhead High School. They finished with an overall record of 27-3-1 and are the 2026 AA.
Trophy. Of course, the Minnesota State High School League trophies, those you get to keep. That one there is a 1-year rental, 1-year lease.
That's pretty cool. This is a memory for these kids.
And of course, for Morehead, it's been there 2 years now. You keep winning titles, you get to keep it.
I mean, it's hard. It's such a tremendously difficult thing to win, to have a couple of overtimes.
Warner joins us now, the junior Ben Clymer and Jim Erickson up here up top, wrapping up the state tournament. Just give us your thoughts. What were you thinking with that puck in overtime as you were coming through neutral and about to score that game-winning goal?
Kind of got a lot of room and just kind of try to shoot around it, and hopefully it goes in. Ended up dead, and it was just unbelievable.
You guys have had tremendous success this year. You haven't had to deal with much adversity. Walk us through what was going on in your locker between the periods. You know, first you're trying to establish your game, then all of a sudden you guys do that and you're starting to have success.
Yeah, a little shaky start. They got a few goals, but it didn't rattle us. We kind of built back. We were playing good. We were getting good chances, and they ended up going in the third, and we just kind of built off that. Our leadership group was really good, and it kind of brought us all together.
Let's talk about that leadership group. You've been playing on a line this season with Cullen and Bergeson. What were you guys talking about on the bench? As you all of a sudden you score that big goal, you're heading into overtime. Talk to me about how that bench had flipped 180 from the way it was in that first period.
No, yeah, we knew they had nothing. When we got all the momentum, we knew we had it. We really battled back. Zim with 2 big goals. I mean, he played unbelievable. Our whole team did, really. Our D was unbelievable. It was insane. What a way to end it. I mean, it was insane.
Well, Evan, you had a tremendous shot to score that goal, but I want to ask you this. Did you shoot it harder? Did you throw your helmet harder in the crowd there?
I might have threw the helmet harder. I mean, kind of thought about that on the way back. And yeah.
Are you going to get that helmet back?
I don't know. I don't know if I need to. Maybe I'll get a new one. I don't know.
Thank you, Evan. Congratulations. Enjoy this.
Thank you so much.